Hello viewer, it is February 21st, 2015, and today you will fart at least 14 times and expel a pint of gas throughout the day. And that's a true fact. Well viewer, as you may not be surprised to learn, I got a message. There's not a lot going on around here, not really a whole lot to do. So I decided, in the interest of continuing to do vlogs, I would attempt to read the news from time to time and see what's going on in the world around us, because I don't really keep track of that stuff. And they say that the best way to learn something is to learn it as if you're going to teach it. So maybe I could teach you about the outside world and what's going on in it, and perhaps make an entertaining vlog out of it. I don't know. Maybe you'll actually learn something. Maybe I'll learn something. Who knows? Knowledge is power. So we're just starting with a few things. I learned that Americans are no longer war weary, as they would say. They've been seeing what ISIS is doing, and the killing of Jews and Christians and burning Jordanian pilots and such. And now they all, well, not all obviously, but majority, according to some polls, are looking forward to going to war with ISIS. And this is Congress is paying attention, Obama's paying attention, and they said, alright, we'll shoot for making an authorization to go to war. And this, I guess the White House has sent a letter on the 11th of February requesting authorization to send ground troops to Iraq and Syria in Operation of Inherent Resolve. As with most things in government, this authorization that the White House has sent to Congress requesting authorization, I should say, has loopholes and legal jargon and twisted this and that would allow more than the exposed intended purpose. It says that it's to combat ISIS in Iraq and Syria. However, some analysts and experts and other such folk have disclosed that it could have a bigger scope than what they're telling us. It sounds like a conspiracy theory thing, but it's not. A list of countries that well, there's no geographic limitation in the authorization. So places that fall under its blanket of effectiveness include Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Turkey, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Afghanistan, and even the Philippines. The reason for this is the authorization explains that the military capability can be employed anywhere where ISIS is deemed to exist. We need to remember, of course, that this authorization is almost useless, because the administration has already claimed that Congress's 2001 war authorization gives presidents the power to use military force against ISIS anyways. Air Force Central Command released a report on 31 January listing what sort of air activity has gone on in that area of the world. Long story short, in January alone, 2,308 freedom packages were dropped on ISIS's head. Long story short, we're already there. Last year, starting in August to December, 5,886 freedom packages were dropped on ISIS's head. So, it's already going on. But of course, this isn't news to anyone. In local news, the BX still doesn't have any monsters. They're completely out now. No Blue, no Java, nothing. So, that's fun. In the new Cold War news, our good friend Vladimir Putin has said that allegations of him supporting the rebels that are taking over Ukraine is absolutely ridiculous. And NATO General Sir Adrian Bradshaw, NATO's Deputy Supreme Allied Commander in Europe, has said that our good friend Putin is moving in on other countries in Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe? Yeah. Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, I think? In any case, NATO is keeping an eye on Vladimir Putin and his reach for more countries to try to take over. And once he messes with NATO, bad things could probably happen. Russia and our good friend Putin will face more consequences if he takes any more actions. Alright, dear, that's about all we got time for. Hope maybe you learned something. I'm going to try doing this format a little bit more. I'm going to try to fine tune it here and there to try to get it to be a little more entertaining, and perhaps more greater scope. Like I said, I'm just doing this because there's not a whole lot else to do here, and I'm kind of interested in the news right now. So if I find something better to do, this is what's going to happen. Maybe. We'll see. Of course, your feedback is important to me, and if you have any better ideas, please let me know. Let's try to streamline this a little bit. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and again, feedback's good. Stay tuned. Don't forget that tigers are still endangered, so don't eat their babies.